All right, I think we are live. I think we're live in here. What is going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Does everything sound good? It's been way too long since I've done this, since June of last year, I believe. Man, almost a year ago. All right, can you guys hear the music that's playing is the question. And if you can, tell me what song's playing if you can hear it. Because I need to know if you guys can make sure you hear everything right. I had to take a long time setting everything up. GCD, I've been good. I'm kind of sick. I'm getting over a cold. So I might be snuffy today. They'll announce something, I'll be like, oh, that looks so cool. So I'll try not to sniff too much in the mic. It was Xenoblade, by the way. I got like a pack of songs that I use for videos. You guys can take a little look. This is my chill playlist. But how are you guys doing? Shadow, what's up, man? Long time no see. Also, let me know if the music's too loud or if it's not loud enough, because I want you guys to hear the show. It should be a little low right now, so hoping it stays like that. But is Mac worth it? I've been a Windows user my whole life. I got a PC also beside me. I mean, yes and no. I think the hardest part is that there's no applications that are Mac friendly for the most part, unless they're Mac made. So there's a lot of things that you gotta do for workarounds. For instance, streaming today on a Mac, I use a lot of workarounds so that way I could, stream my screen and stuff, for instance. But I mean, I love it. It's user friendly for the most part, but a 5-second video of Mario's foot or something, then it says will be announced next week. I don't think there's going to be any announcement of anything big. Like, my hopes are completely down on like a new 3D Mario, of course, Mario Kart, anything like that. That stuff's going to be saved for next week. That's their big stuff. Like, definitely expect lower things. I have really low expectations, so I'm actually just glad. This is really cool for me to be able to just kind of like practice stream. I haven't streamed in a while, so use this little direct as the way to kind of practice stream, get ready for the real thing. So, like, really low expectations. Anything could surprise me here, and I'll be happy with it. Definitely expecting, like, Planet Robobot, maybe a Fire Emblem remake, stuff like that. Metroid Prime 2 and 3, potentially. Probably some shadow drops today. I would expect a couple games to just drop today, because there's nothing in Nintendo's schedule right now, so they have no games with release dates. It would just make a lot of sense. Expectations for next week? Woo, that's a whole different video. A lot. Like, I have a lot of expectations for next week. 3D Mario, Mario Kart, Metroid Prime 4 if that's not here, and a lot of other games as well. Like, they gotta really just blow it out of the water next week. Can you believe we're 6 days away, guys? 6 days away into the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. It's actually crazy. So crazy how fast we got there. In case you guys haven't told, in case you guys couldn't tell, started Xenoblade about a month ago. finally, I was talked into trying the series, and I will say gladly, I am extremely enjoying the game. I'm at the very end of the game now, and I can't wait. Like, I'm gonna make a video talking about it because I'm like, as someone who was like kind of a Xenoblade hater, not like I don't hate it, but I was kind of like I hated it when it was like announced in a direct, and I'd be like, anime, you know what I mean? But like I can say I'm officially a fan of the series. I'm about 70 hours in the first game, and I can't stop, dude. I am so deep. Yeah, Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition. No, this direct is probably gonna be like I'm mentally prepared for it to be boring. Like, I know it's gonna be a lot of like filler games that I'm just like rolling my eyes at, but like I'm not gonna care today. It is a blessing that we're able to have like something to look forward to before there's something that we're really looking forward to. So it's been a fat minute. Hope you and the family have been well too. We've been great, man. I hope your family's been well. I hope you've been having a good time. Man, like I said, like it's been a while. Like, Nintendo hasn't been having directs. Out of the last 4 time slots for directs, they've only had 1, and that was in June. So, I mean, they skipped the beginning of last year, the end of last year, the beginning of this year. So here we are, finally having another one. Back to back, actually. So, of course, I will be streaming next week. We'll probably be streaming like an hour to 2 hours early just to prepare for the thing, because pretty big deal. I need Tomodachi Life too. It could happen. I can see there being a lot of 3DS remakes, remasters, and stuff. I'm curious how they start and end the show. I feel like it's not going to be anything massive, but it's going to be stuff that's like big enough to get us talking. I feel like they could end with Metroid Prime 4. They could end with just another big remake or remaster. And same thing with the start. I think they start with Planet Robobot, honestly. That sounds pretty accurate. Kid Icarus. Okay, I actually didn't. I don't know if you saw the video the other day, but I will say right now, my 2 biggest, like, huge wishes for this show is Kid Icarus Uprising HD. And what was the other one? I completely forgot. Listen, Kid Icarus and Rhythm Heaven. So if Rhythm Heaven happens, I'd be extremely excited. And those are pretty minor, like, wishes. That's not like too crazy out there. Sakurai actually tweeted something which might be hinting at Kid Icarus or maybe Smash Brothers. I'll show you guys real quick. Yeah, Sakurai tweeted something weird. I don't know if it was... Nope, it's not this one. Right here, when Nintendo tweeted out the Direct, he just tweeted back, quote tweeted, method. What the heck does method mean? And everybody's like, what? What does this mean? What is method? So yeah, I don't know. Oh, shoot, I'm muted. I'm sorry. I coughed. I didn't want to hack in your guys' ear. Bro, spitting fast. Shut up. That's my stupid brother. Too Cool Gamers, my nerdy brother. Everybody go say nerdy bro. No, I'm saying. Everybody say hi to Too Cool Gamer. Go give him a follow. Go check him out. That's little bro. He's following in the Nintendo footsteps. Nin10doland footsteps. I was really just talking in midair. Like, I'm so sorry. I was like coughing and hacking a few minutes ago. I didn't want you guys to hear, and I forgot to completely unmute it. I don't even know what I was talking about now. You guys probably just saw my mouth moving. Like, what is bro saying? Like, what? Nin10doland, exactly. Yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about... Oh, I think I was talking to Shadow. Nintendo hasn't said how long the Switch 2 presentation was. No, they haven't told us. I'm guessing, I would say 45 to an hour would make sense. All we know is it's at 9 a.m. That's why we're showing you guys, by the way. So, that's on me. I thought you were yapping. Or rapping. Maybe I was. Maybe I was spitting some bars real quick. I didn't want y'all to hear them. I can understand Japanese, so I watched the Japanese Nintendo Direct earlier. That's a pretty cool talent. No, they said around 30 minutes for this Direct. I think Shadow was talking about the Switch 2 Direct next week. We don't know how long that one is going to be. I would imagine pretty hefty, but... Will there be a new video today or just a stream? Depending on what's announced, I don't really see there being anything super massive announced. Wife is tuning in from work right now. Hello, wifey. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a swell... Everybody hope wifey, Nin10 wife is having a great day. Everyone wish her a great day. She's supporting from work. Isn't that just an amazing wife? She's working hard and just watching at the same time. And then Switch 2 games during April Direct. Yeah, it's going to start off with probably hardware for 10 minutes and then a couple Switch 2 games, GCD. Nin10doland, I hope there's something cool so you can make a video. Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, I really don't know what it could be. I don't really have too much... I don't know. If I make a video, it'll probably just be back to the countdown, 6 days, and just kind of talking, you know, from there. Which is probably something I'll do, but... Man, now my nose is running. Now she got to do the same thing next week. That's what I'm saying. She's got to be tuned in. Pretty sure my dad's tuned in too. Dad watches. Nin10dad watches every video for the most part, so I'm sure he's in there. Sir, he's tuned in. He was so excited with me for the review of Mario Odyssey. I remember, man, that was almost 8 years ago. I remember watching that with him. We would gather in the family room and watch the Nintendo Directs, and that presentation was at night. I remember us all gathering around and watching that. I think it was like Friday night, which is so weird. The Switch 1 presentation, and we were like so happy to see Odyssey. It was like so cool, and then Zelda Breath of the Wild, ARMS, and all that. It was so cool. Did they start yet? Nope. Starts at 10 o'clock. We got about 12 minutes until the show begins. No mention of another Mario Maker. It might be too early for Mario Maker. I mean, for them to have Mario Kart and a 3D Mario in one show, I don't think we're getting Mario Maker and that Switch 2 Direct. That's something. Remember, they don't want to announce and show everything off right away. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, make this a big presentation, but don't just reveal everything. You know, you got to spread some things out. All right, Animal Crossing music is enough. I miss the old directs, not gonna lie. I like when I water Reggie. You know what, Shadow? I was thinking the same thing. They weren't that great. Like, looking back, I don't think the announcements were anything that massive, but it was just the vibe. It was goofy. It was fun. It was Nintendo, and now Nintendo kind of has gone to this like corporate, just like corporate mindset. Yeah. Next time I gotta get this second monitor turned on. I have another monitor, so I don't know how much of chat I'm gonna be able to read. I just now thought about that. What I'll probably do, actually, I'll probably pull chat up on my laptop. It's probably a good idea. Or I could just pull chat up on my, my PC. Would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't have the monitors connected. That would be great to have eventually, but oh well. I forgot I'm going to need to see chat as I'm watching this, so I can talk with you guys about how boring it is. Like, nah, it'll be fun. Do 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 do. Did you guys, any Marvel fans in chat? Did you guys see the Marvel Avengers Doomsday reveal yesterday of all the cast? I don't know if anybody in chat cares about Marvel like that. So what's this Deltarune thing? Like, I thought it was already on Switch. That shows you how much I know. Like, I thought Deltarune, like, isn't Undertale on Switch? Why would Deltarune not be on Switch? There we go. There's chat. Bring that over. Adriano, thank you for the $2. Who is your favorite Zelda companion character? Once again, thank you for the donation. Is his favorite Zelda companion? Okay, this is gonna be a weird one for a lot of people. I love the hat from Minish Cap. I forget his name though. I don't know how. I played the game like 5 times. What is the name of the cap from Minish Cap? That's definitely probably my favorite companion. He had like charm to him. He felt like him and Link were kind of going back and forth, and he actually had a lot of character. Eslo, yes, correct. Thank you. Eslo, yeah, that's my dude. I love Minish Cap. I would love to see like a open world 3D Mario, open world 3D Zelda game, but like you could get small and there's like little villages and stuff. Would be so cool. I'm gonna run real quick. We got 7 minutes until the show. I'm going to run a practice real quick just to make sure you guys can hear. Let me turn this music off real quick because we're getting closer. Probably should pick something that's talking, right? Let me know if you can hear the show or if you can hear the video. Does it need to be higher or lower? Probably a lot higher, so I'm gonna turn it up.
Making use of 4 different visors is integral to exploration. The combat visor displays vital information, including Samus's health and missile supply. The scan visor can be used to activate certain devices, access information databases.
Tell me how that is and if it mixes well with my voice, because I don't want it to be like my voice is getting drowned out or...
The thermal visor allows you to identify
that's good
via heat detection.
Everybody's saying perfect.
The X-ray visor can see through otherwise solid objects.
Lower by a smidge. Perfect, perfect. Everybody's saying perfect.
Depending on the situation, you'll need to swap between visors to uncover secrets.
All right, sweet. I want to make sure it's perfect for you guys today.
Samus's abilities include an arm cannon. They can shoot rapid fire or charged beams, as well as explosive missiles.
While I work, lucky me.
Powerful jumps.
Cammy Cam.
And the ability to transform into the morph ball.
Ready for a mid-direct Cammy Cam?
While engaged in combat, locking onto foes is vital. In addition to easily targeting mobile enemies.
That's enough of Metroid Prime 1. Back to the show. I'm already bored. How much we got? The last Switch 1 Direct, man. What a time. 8 years. 8 years. It's crazy. Finally made it to the last Direct. You know how many times we all thought it was going to be the last Direct too? Like, we thought for sure June was the last one. Especially since February got skipped. I'm over here looking for a clock. Okay, my clock is not right. No, that clock is off. I have this giant, like, I wish I could show you. Like, it's just a big clock up there, but it's just definitely not right. There we go. Oh, it's still not right. I'm gonna wait to set it at the right time. You guys are probably like, what is he looking at? Like, what is he doing? My face looks red because of the Nintendo Direct logo. But we're gonna set this in a second. I got like this big doomsday clock just sitting up there. Kirby, what are you doing? My dog Kirby is on my lap right now. I'll show you guys what he's up to in a second, as soon as I set this clock. Come on, change to 9:58. Change 9:58, come on. There it goes, okay. All right, Kirby is ready for the Direct. He's about to be shown all today with Planet Robobot, aren't you? Aren't you? You guys are like, what is he talking about? Does he actually have Kirby? No, it's my doggy! You say hi? You say hi? You say hi, everybody? Look, they all looking at you. Not me. Look over there. Say hi, Kirby. You just looking at the screen? What is your biggest reveal for the day? What do you want to see? You want to see Kirby playing Robobot? Is that what you want to see? You don't know? You smell good. Okay, well, we got a minute, so we gotta get ready. You gotta go play with your toy. You gotta go play with your ball. Oh, that's my mouth. Okay. You licked my mouth. Okay. All right, yo boy. You go play. What? What you want? He's just giving me the evil eye. Why'd you put me down? I was having fun. All right, well, 1 minute left. Here we go. The direct before the direct. On March 27th. What a time. Start me off with Kirby. I know it's about to happen. Give me a Kirby start. Once again, if any time in the show I need to adjust the audio or anything, let me know. I'll hook you guys up if it's too loud. Oh my gosh. Kirby just threw up on the floor. He just, oh, Bubba. Dragon Quest, perfect time for me to clean up his spit up.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, so please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix.
Okay.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
He literally, like, the second the show starts, just starts spitting up all over the floor. I'm like, all right, how?
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Yeah, opening up with Dragon Quest already tells me this is going to be the most mid-Nintendo Direct of all time. How do you open up with Dragon Quest? Not even a first-party game? This tells me that this was mostly for third parties. With a couple of like small first party stuff that they had to get out.
Help me.
Which I predicted why they had this in the first place.
Help me,
Okay, what in the world?
The latest entry in the the Somnium series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a
Kaname
sophisticated
Date
AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Is it weird that I hope this is a horrible direct? So that way it's just like,
Iris's whereabouts.
we know we're getting absolute bangers next week.
To reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality.
Splatoon!
Dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from the
These names, man.
On the Nintendo
Hey, did you pick up No Sleep for Kaname Date from AI?
Unleash the supernatural.
Yeah, guys in chat that's just like super upset. Remember, next week is the real show. Just accept this for what it is. We know it's gonna be bad. Like, we know this is gonna be pretty mid.
Taisho 20. Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later.
Is Atlas
today
just having
on
an
Nintendo
infatuation
Shop.
with demons?
Consume darkness.
Is this the Pac-Man game? I seen the show.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world.
Yeah.
Where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Oh goodness. This is such a weird game.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. The rhythmic march begins.
Hey, it's the game from PlayStation.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2
Patapon.
are coming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata 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 Pon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack.
This looks so boring.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kiba-Pon to the shield-savvy Tate-Pon.
So, y'all ready for the Switch 2 Direct next week?
Fierce foes.
On my fault, Shadows, the Puck game. That's on me.
Have been added, so you
It's
can
on me.
advance to the beat of your own drum. Leave the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
Is it finally something?
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a.
Can we have a Nintendo game? Maybe?
This is where your new life begins. Why
was this not a partner showcase? Why was this not a partner showcase?
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system.
Oh my gosh.
This immersive farming.
Look, I know it's gonna be bad, but I'm like, could we see something made by a Nintendo team? Almost 10 minutes in, not a single Nintendo game. Why was this not a partner showcase?
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals.
I'd like to spend more time with you.
And maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins.
So maybe just Kirby?
Storm of Seasons Grand
That's
Bazaar
it?
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please
Here we
look
go,
forward
finally,
to the
a
latest
Nintendo
entry in
announcement.
the Story of Seasons.
10 minutes in. Here's Kirby.
Next, please take a look at this.
Watch it be Fire Emblem. That just feels like the pacing of the show. It's Fire Emblem, isn't it? Wait, that's Prime. Oh, that's Prime. That's Prime 4. Yes, sir, that's Prime 4, baby. Now we talking. Now we're talking. Oh, shoot. So we're not going to get Prime 4 in the Direct next week. They must got some bangers next week then. Woo, look at the suits. Oh my gosh, look at the HUD.
Is the unknown planet Vuros.
Vuros.
Here, Samus finds a verdant
The
jungle
music.
with a colossal tree at its center.
Wow, that looks so
In order
good.
to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics.
I like that new
on the
animation for
path
scanning.
forward.
She's just like...
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent.
Ooh, look at the
alien
cutscenes.
creatures
They're so
living
clean.
in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Let's see the combat. Give us some new combat. This looks so good. It looks so clean. That looks so clean.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Okay.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Interesting. There's always some new alien race that needs her help in Metroid Prime. Like the Luminoth.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Coming in 2025. What? So it's a Switch 2 game. Oh my gosh! What in the what? Red and black? Nah, that suit's tough. Nah, that is the toughest Samus suit I've ever seen. Nah, that is like...
Challenges await Samus.
Nah, they cooked with that design. Oh my gosh.
Samus's new psychic ability.
I gotta see that again.
Okay, let's move on to some more.
That's,
headlines.
yeah, that's Switch 2 game. Wow.
ready to
Why would they show that here?
some mischief?
I guess it's both then? Like Switch 1 and Switch 2 release?
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop.
That's a good idea. That's the best way to get Prime out there. Cross-release, dual release.
As the newest potionista of the cursed cafe, you'll craft concoctions
Wow.
for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light.
That suit is crazy sweet. It kind of had like an Iron Man vibe to it.
Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from
That was
Yzma,
sweet.
you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some.
Yeah, Prime 4 looks great. Nothing yet to blow me out of the, like, what in the, like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing to blow my mind yet. It just seems like another Metroid Prime game. Looks great. Looks like everything we wanted. Just nothing like that shocked me, I'll say.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Summon a spellbinding adventure.
So Metroid Prime and Kirby. It's gonna be the only Nintendo games we get.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
Maybe Fire Emblem too.
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals.
Man, so we're not getting Metroid Prime next week.
And learn advanced techniques to go from witch training to skilled spellcaster.
Interesting.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
I don't care about this.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and
if Kid Icarus Remastered is revealed at the end, would you dance for us again? I'm not kidding, Shadow. I feel very just lightheaded still. I still got like a sickness in me. Getting over a cold still. If they reveal Kid Icarus at the end, I will still get up, even sick, and dance for you guys. I will lose my mind.
Arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide.
Yeah, it makes me feel like this was going to be a third-party showcase or a partner showcase, but they just had to get out like 1 or 2 titles, so technically they could call it a direct.
Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Yeah, getting Prime out already, there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff happening next week, because now that it takes out Prime, we just got Mario Kart and probably 3D Mario as the guarantees. I am very curious to see what they're planning.
Life Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat.
There hasn't been any shadow drops yet, which is also weird.
Corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
Just like Rhythm Heaven almost. Yeah, where's the Rhythm Heaven at?
Mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, there you go, Shadow Drop.
Let's see what's in store.
That's the wrong Tomodachi. I know people are gonna be like, no.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
That's
new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Gochi. That's not Tomodachi.
Galore.
That's the wrong one, Nintendo.
At the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the
Friday night farting.
And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop.
It's a forget Tomodachi Life. You're getting Tamagotchi.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
I never thought it was pronounced
With
Tamagotchi.
over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming.
This looks like a game that would have came out on the Wii, man. That looked like a Cooking Mama game.
June 27th.
Like, what are these graphics? Like, what? Why are we releasing games like that still? Oh man, they got nothing. They got nothing, man. Nothing. Pokemon.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles,
I worked a
using
12-hour
super effective
shift,
move at the
got
right
home at
moment
8,
is key.
slept for an hour and a half, then woke up for this.
And with
yes,
Mega
you did.
Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna take forever.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Well, 8 minutes left. Oh, I forgot. This chair has a reclining function.
Where the game is set, the aura transforms
Let me,
between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
Recline.
Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
No, I'm good. I don't care. Or will I care?
Hello there.
Rhythm Heaven? Ah!
Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have
Yes!
is little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop.
Yes? I do?
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
Finally!
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Why does it look and sound like this, though?
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Oh man, this took way too long to happen. I'm so excited for New Rhythm Heaven. Oh my gosh, this is one of the 2 things I wanted. This and Kid Icarus. It actually happened.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Music's always so good. Yes.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Yes.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
2026?
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
What?
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
2026?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch
This is
system,
weird.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Okay.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject
This
your
is
virtual game
definitely
cards
getting
and
ready
manage
for Switch
which
2.
games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Wow.
Making digital games even
that's
easier
cool.
to use. Virtual game card.
Wow, that's actually really cool. You can, like, instead of you giving your friends games that they
The virtual game card feature
want to play,
lets
you can just give them a virtual game.
Nintendo Switch systems.
Like, let them play it for like 2 weeks, give it back to me.
Systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look
Why late April?
at more Nintendo Switch games.
Switch 2. One more thing, chat. What we got? Is Kirby big enough? I was really thinking Kirby, but is it going to be big enough unless they added a lot of stuff? Fire Emblem? Something they would do. I don't think it's Kirby. If it's Kid Icarus, I really got the two things that I wanted. I don't know how I'm going to... It's a success then to me. Hey, this showed me... I mean, I don't need anything else personally. I know a lot of people are going to hate this direct, but I mean... My mind was already on next week anyways, so... This was just an extra. Do you want to see the last game with me? You want to see the last game with me? want to see the last game with me?
Uncover history.
Oh, it's not the last game yet.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
What is that?
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
I don't think it can be Kirby. I just don't see that being big enough to be the last thing.
Along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world.
It's gonna be Fire Emblem. It just matches the vibe of the show. I think it's finally time for that Fire Emblem remake.
More characters in battle. And transfer
I really do.
to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
I'm too loud? Am I too loud, chat?
After finishing the main story,
do I need to turn my mic down? Let me know, please.
Even more powerful bosses.
Maybe I just talk too loud.
What histories will you uncover through
let me talk quieter.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys.
Let me talk quieter.
This series of beautiful
I think I'm just yelling into the mic. This problem.
Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the
Monument
Princess
Valley
Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people.
This just looks like a headache.
A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April.
I can't believe Rhythm Heaven's next year.
Pre-orders begin later
Like, that's so crazy. Next year for a Rhythm Heaven?
Help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light.
What this also tells me is Switch 2 is close. There's no game still. From now until the future. Like, golf. Okay, I was like, this doesn't look like...
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Well, it's 10:31. They're still going.
Aim. Time your button press just right. And take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins,
Side spins.
and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf,
Just once again, like, this game just looks like it was made on the DS.
Obstacles might fall. It's
Look how bad things look.
Par of the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Captain America.
Marvel's greatest superheroes
Wolverine.
in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time.
No, if you guys thought Mario was going to be here, I'm seeing some people say Mario. Yeah, there's no way in the
Up to 4 players
universe.
can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Mario would be a disgrace to show up in here. The Peak showing up in amongst mid, ain't no way.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
A lot of these games are like long release
That was
dates.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion,
Man,
where you'll battle as a tag team.
like holiday 2026. There's
Next
nothing to fill
is
up
our last game
the gap.
announcement. Please take a look.
It's gonna be Fire Emblem, chat. It's gotta be. Oh my gosh, chat, it's Tomodachi. Ah, chat, it's Tomodachi Life. Oh, it finally happened.
How refreshing.
It finally happened. Oh, I know everyone's gonna love this one. I personally don't care, but you know what? It finally happened.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Dude!
Did you want to talk?
Ah. Glad that was only a dream.
What are these release dates?
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first
Nintendo must have a packed schedule for this year with Switch 2.
In the trailer,
Because what are these release dates, dude? Everything's in 2026.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
Oh, next week is about to be a banger. Next week is about to be a banger.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
Wow, that
Direct
was
so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Switch 2 stuff?
Hello, I'm
The Mario movie.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nintendo
They said
Today
forget
will be
Twitter.
available to download on smart devices later today.
Sweet.
Anyone with a Nintendo
It's kind of like that Miiverse, what they did with Smash, like giving us daily news and stuff. They had like news daily about games.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Interesting.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Wow. They're taking your job. If anything, they're giving me more work. Seeing daily news and stuff like the cover. That's awesome. Wow. That sucked. So, no. Yeah, that was a direct. That was a direct. Yeah. So yeah, I really thought that was the Mario movie update. Nope. I'm fine. That's literally, I mean, if anything, it gets me more hype about next week. No Prime's, Prime's not going to be there. There's not a single game coming out this year besides like Pokemon. And then we don't even know when Metroid's coming. Because I've seen a lot of people getting worried that this show was going to reveal, games that was going to mess up everything. I was seeing people say, like, they're going to reveal games. That means, like, Switch 2 is going to be longer. If anything, this told me that Switch 2 is around the freaking corner. Like, Switch 2 is... It could very well release in April or maybe even May. So, that's exactly what it tells me. I am surprised about Kirby. It felt like the perfect type of thing for Kirby, and then they could have released it this month or next month. But like I said, maybe it's because Switch 2 is coming out next month or something. Like the end of April, early May. I wanted a new Mario game. Just me. Just wait 6 days. You'll get your new Mario game. Tomodachi Life, that's a dub for a lot of people. I'm excited about Rhythm Heaven for sure. I just can't believe it's 2026. I can't believe it's 2026. Yeah, there's not much to say. I probably will do a video later just continuing the countdown, and then I'll discuss some of the things about the Direct there as well. I think this gives us a lot of what to expect next week. Next week's going to be huge. They have a whole, think about this, they have a whole smartphone app coming. Literally, that's planned to come and start. Well, I think you can download it today, but it's planned to start the day of the Direct. They're planning for some big reveals, and they're going to use that smartphone app to talk about those reveals the rest of the year. Like, this is, I'm excited. As a content creator, that's exciting for me, because that tells me, like, for instance, if they reveal a brand new 3D open world Mario game and then Mario Kart and there's some more stuff, it shows me that they're going to have, like, daily post, maybe revealing new worlds, new characters, stuff like that for the game. Do you think Kirby Triple Deluxe will come? Thank you, Brian Gamer, for the $2. Appreciate it. I don't know. I still do think Planet Robobot is coming. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like this was the time to announce that, because I don't see them announcing something like that in a Switch 2 Direct, right? It's not big enough for a Switch 2 Direct. A 3DS game? I don't know. No clue. It also kind of solidified to me that it might be time for me to dig out Primes 2 and 3. Yeah. I, for the longest time, have been waiting for these games to come out on Switch. And it's very clear to me that Nintendo has no plans on bringing those to Switch, right? At least not right now. Showed another trailer for Prime 4, still no 2 and 3. So I think I'm just going to, take my chances and just go play 2 and 3. Yeah. Well, this was a fun time to just kind of come together and get ready, if anything, for the big show next week. Once again, hold on, I got to sneeze. Woo! Make sure I'm not snotting. Oh. Anyways, yeah. 6 days. 6 days. I'm excited. We're going to continue to get hype. It'll be here before you know it. The weekend's almost here already. And by Wednesday, we'll be sitting in goodness. Sorry, Shadow. I didn't mean to sneeze on you. But yeah. That was a Direct. That was a thing that happened. Thank you guys for tuning in today. You guys are amazing. I truly appreciate all of you for coming in today. It also helped me to prepare for next week. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Look forward to the video later. We'll be talking more about the Switch 2 Direct coming next week, because that's the one we care about. But thank you guys for tuning in. And like always, I'll see you guys on the next one later today. See you guys.